see Bryan Acheampong wasanso akwa ne ho biom. Munim say campaign season no ekoso ba omianam mahama nsonso nam. Na say this is about the third time Bryan Acheampong walk and same way. Wasanso akwa can say MPP they will use every means possible to win the 2024 elections. Na ohena say untumi nya ho hwe ya konako oso ohena say hyewa konako hyepu. Onza kasa na ya Ghana for ye kano opa akoshepo. Osi omobe use every means bia e dey win 2024 election. Intino ompa kona akoshepo. That's what Bryan Acheampong is telling Ghanaians. My yankin kind because ye won sem kan etre Bryan Acheampong. Osi the member of parliament for Abetifi constituency, Bryan Acheampong, has reiterated his stance that the New Patriotic Party will not hand over power to the opposition National Democratic Congress in the upcoming 2024 elections. So say enya dia omo ebe hand over power ama NDC. Ati, o say enya dia omo hand over power ama NDC. So say according to him, the New Patriotic Party, which has pastors, imams and traditionalists as members, will use every means possible to win the December 2024 elections. Hey Jawajo. Ati zema Bryan Acheampong ka. Osi omo wa konfo. Omo won sofo. Omo wo imams. E wo sankrofo ni na intino omo MPP for omo be yusu sankrofo ni na ni omo tumi ni na no mo de win elections no. Omo wa konfo wo obia intino omo be yusu obia de win elections. Also before I end my speech, I want to reiterate that whether the NDC likes it or not, they will never win the 2024 elections. They won't win. Go and check their records. They won't win. The New Patriotic Party is there to win elections. Also, so whichever means we will use to win the 2024 elections, we will use it. We are a political party. We have pastors, imams, and traditionalists in the party. Ours is to win the elections. So whichever means we will use to win the elections, we will use it. He reaffirmed his position. So omo de say ombe wini abato no. Iti de ombe ye bia ombe wini abato ni bia ombe ye no mo wini. Omo wo imams, omo wo nsofo ewo bia inti abato ne de e ade ombe wini. Now, I see the MP who also serves as the Minister of Agriculture made these remarks while addressing a charged crowd of MPP members during a campaign tour in Nsawam in Eastern Region, monitored by Ghana Web. I say, according to the Abetifi MP, the NDC will never emerge victorious in the December 7th elections. So, Onyadia NDC ebe winning elections in the Biarada. He added that critics who have issues with his comment should go and bend the sea. So, Hena said, we need so and we need ja konako shepo. If you don't understand, go and bend the sea. We will win the elections and continue the good works of the MPP. In Sawem, we thank you. God bless you, he told the gathered crowd. It is worth noting that this is not the first time the Abetifi MP has made such comments. In March 2024, he made similar statements while speaking to some party faithful in Impraiso. Also, last year, I stood here in Impraiso and said that, so this is the third time he's actually saying this, right? Also, last year, I stood here in Impraiso and said that whether the NDC likes it or not, they will never win the 2024 polls. If you don't win an election, will power be handed over to you? We will not hand it over to them today or tomorrow. Or say, at that time I made a statement. Ghana was confronted with economic challenges. Food inflation was around 61%. Inflation was around 55%. The prices of cement and iron rods went up. Contractors said because of the IMF program, they were not going to work. Blah 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 blah. Na asemwa me wakache Bryan Acheampong simple. The last time I said it, and this time I am going to say the same thing. Hey, Bryan Acheampong, Oma nkrofo said it in previous. Omu ni ejapade bia wo Ghana ene nkasa te sese ne ono kasa no. Oma sebi kwa hwe kwafo a wo mo political party nyemfa ne se wo bia wo MPP mu a oni ejapade bia se nipa kro no ene wondi kan enka se NDC fo pe wo mu mpe abato ne nya dia de be mo mo I mean, basically, that's what you are saying. You never hand over power. Inti say NDC we need krana monfa more. Not to say they work no. Inti efutu amedema Bryan Acheampong ne say sebe omma omo a omo ni ejapade omo mbo obra a omo wo MPP mu no omo no nkasa saa. Now Bryan Acheampong wo you have hotels scattered all over the country. Na mimi ti hei ene Bryan Acheampong wa oti hei oti hoi. Na NDC wini na wo se wo mpene. Na NDC wini na wo se wo mpene na ntokwesi wo Ghana. Mimi ne Bryan Acheampong no hwan na bebre. Mimi ne Bryan Acheampong no hwan ene bebre. Hwan na bebre. Enyesa political party nti sebe mo kasa anyhow. Ana ya MPP for say omo wa aban mu nti no. Just because na state security I say omo ye bibia na police for kwama mo soldier. Unim say there are people in the military today who don't like what is going on in this governance. And all their because you think that there are people in the military who are fronting for you. You think there are people in the military right now, to military name who are fronting for you, not just a military no be an edomo. They are deeply rooted people in the military who are not happy with what you are doing. But because it is democracy, they can't do anything. The only time that they will be justified to take any action, say democratically, ya to Obama NDC. Now we na ho kase won penema NDC mba ene de they will be obliged to use force. Now kromo ayati ensida say junior military officers take over control of the country ensida na during Rawlinson's time was Rawlins a senior military officer ensida wagana krumha say junior military officers take over. Sometimes now junior military officers take over na senior military officers wo senior military officers no e aban na appoint yomo nti bisa ho say ban say na junior military officers be take over. I say because you have senior military officers in places for yourselves ninti no. No. Mu otumi. And America because of democracy nti the military will not do anything. But to dem aba no yento. Ni yankenkan. No obi anti ase say NDC na ewini. Na MPP for muslimu nyemu. That is when you see say say ye wo military for wo krom ha de mo ye ne na ye omuhin. Ehona na mo be hu ne se nkrofo wo Ghana krom ha na de mo ye ne ye omuhin. Na me de esi sa me ne wo ha na bebre. This is the third time you've said this. O kan first time Ghana for bo wachi. Said the usi wensu ahwe mfrim. Second time osan so be kan Ghana for bo wachi. Usi wensu ahwe. Third time wasan so akwa Adan mo won sofo. Na me de asem ya de bia me kan say MPP for hu. You see, I always say it on this platform. Eya na ye omo say sebe omo pe no mo ye enipa. Eya na menti as MPP for eya na ye omo so omo pe. Last obi asem o kadam say ane obetumi ni obi MPP ni obetumi ni MPP ni bi ayewe apamentoma baako entoma no munina entoma baako ono betre say ono ne de mu ye papa say de nanso ye entoma baako na mo achemu. Na mesre ye. Eya na ye mo say mo pe na mo ye nipa hu. Eya na mo dada mo hu. Say mope ena mo ye nipa. Don't deceive yourselves like that. MPP4, do not deceive yourselves like that. Aden mo pastors, mo imams, mo traditionalists. Na aden NDC for mo ni pastors or mo ni imams, mo ni traditionalists. Aden MPP there, you are there to win election. Mo de say mo win election. Who MPP ni NDC? Why ena rule Ghana more? Why na win elections for krum ha more? But won send your mokasa. Send your mokasa na said the MPP for ena win elections more e wo krum ha. Now so you've not won. Yeah, can the number of elections are who MPP we win here. You've not won more than NDC. The number of elections NDC winning wo krum ha no winning drew ye. Inti ya can we win elections more. They are won two NDC. Or chief imams. And chief imam be ni Ghana ho no de NDC ni. Adan more traditionalists, just a more comfort. Said the NDC for omuni akonfo omobia ni akonfo bia ni Ghana krom ha wo ye NDC ni. Said be mo de mo won sofo. Osofo bia ni krom ha wo no de ye NDC ni mebo a. And I'm not saying say all these things they don't work and they you will believe. Obia ni believe. But whatever you think you are doing, you should know that the NDC are also doing whatever they also do. Enti say no ti na wo ba be gina ho aka say oh eni nti mu wini kra ye mfa mamo enya de be hand over power be hand over power. Chale, you are a businessman o. Who obi ananse ya na opese auto snit hotels no. Wo entokwesi wo Ghana obetumi akwa handle sa hotels no. Sa hotels na opese auto no obetumi akwa handle. Manase Azori no ba be throw bibi wo social media say Ghanaians, Manase Azori asemo a wokan, was say Ghanaians, the election will be peaceful. DNTR was say the person who claimed not to hand over power has handed over our hotels to us after just some small pressure. Was say Bryan Acheampong ni tu no ade ya wo hand over power no. Wa hand over your hotels amain. Ye man the pressure kakra bi na wa hand over your hotels amain. Apostle ube jemu hotels no be so mu no se wo jemu sa Mr. people like Bryan Acheampong esikafo nkasa sa esikafo ewo njapade wo kro so omo nkasa sa because omunim say the things they are doing it might incite ebufuo. Omunim say ade nsemo a wo mo kan ade a wo mo ye no ebetumi de ntokwa ba na de ntokwa ba omusika nyina behye nti sikafo de omo okro bi so a eya na asomdwe no mo pe na me de sikani a wono owo hotel se won japade all over the country a asa etutura asem wo wani so say de me hu bi da wo me nhie bi da o sikani bia ompe tutura asem because of asomdwe dia enjoy ni sika ne sikani we ya chese tutura asem ne na say won de ye be say na me nhie bi da ofri hia ofri sikeni be kreni me hu bi da ete voila de bi ke me boa me hu bi da sikeni asa de bia na de tutura se me banko ana wo de da we ni so de tutura we so free hin Gabi, don't try it, you have a lot to lose. If you bring it on, you have a lot to lose. Unim Bryan Acheampong adia wo ye, adia wo kanekra no. He doesn't know that he's setting himself up. He is setting himself up. He doesn't know. All these things are working. Okoko jina podium eka. He's setting himself up. But you see, no problem. Oh dear, and me nim so okoko jina platform so no mu kita microphone a. Me nim hunhum e ba be show mumu. Me nim hunhum kra e ba be show mumu. But nini nemu no no but ye kan obi a se ntokwesi wo Ghana se ye se welusu jemu usi wun jemu na ntokwesi wo Ghana ye kan obi a ntokwesi wo Ghana obi a obebre pa ye wo Bryan Acheampong obebre because said se ntokwesi wo Ghana na wo dwane kokra na wenjapade na wa ha no ntumi mpenya nku NDC youth no omo mbe ya ne se wenjapade ni na no mbekọ ho na ne de ombe ye wo ho bia wo maye se wo nipa kro na nkasa no de ye o se wo de ebia at your disposal no you have some private jet or something at your disposal ebia ntokwesi a oni webusuanfo betu kwanti na ye o se wo de wonka kegum obi anka se ntokwansi wo Ghana be si a it is very easy for people to attack njapade no because untumi mfo njapade ne nko obeja to ho the first point of attack and crofo be koso eye wo njapade no na no ntokwa ne settle wi a ne wehu se emra na wo ka ene yenjemu no sa time na se de nsem a wo ka na eto asomu ana montra mo adwo comment box ni mo me da se